Hello everybody, it's Matt from Helping Hand Hypnotherapy. Today I'd like to talk about a conception or a misconception that people have with therapy. A lot of therapists believe their client is broken or needs fixing. I often get people coming into the clinic and they say, "Oh, I want you to fix me." I have the belief that nobody's actually broken or needs fixing. And the simple reason for that is that their mind is doing exactly what it's designed to do. It's protecting them. If you imagine for a moment that you've got a brand new computer and you get onto your internet and you load your emails and you accidentally download a virus, now your computer's not doing what you want it to. Is it broken? Of course it's not. It might seem like it is, but it's not actually broken. What a virus is it's a program that somebody else has written that they've snuck onto your computer to get your computer to do what they want it to do instead of what you want it to do. So your computer is operating perfectly based on its operating system. It's just that it's not doing what you want it to do. The same thing happens with our mind. Often we get a program which is always in our subconscious. It could be a habit. It could be a program we got from our parents, from friends or family. And that program is inhibiting us from having the life we'd like to lead. But as far as your mind is concerned, it is operating perfectly. It's doing just what it's designed to do. So when we change the bad programming, which is a major part of what we do with hypnotherapy, and help people deal with past traumas, past issues, past programming, we can then add good programming you'd like to have. Someone who procrastinates, for instance, generally has a program. They've learned to procrastinate. They have a strategy. They have a program that runs under certain conditions and causes procrastination. Someone who's a go-getter, who jumps in and does the things they need to do, often has a program. Now, if you imagine for a moment that when you're born, you're like a brand new computer. Now, let's say that computer doesn't have an operating system. So it doesn't have the Mac system. It doesn't have Windows loaded to it. Now, there's two lines of belief. One is we're connected to our mother during our pregnancy. So we are actually learning everything that she's witnessing during pregnancy. Another belief is from the moment we're born, that's when we start gaining information. Now, if you don't have an operating system, your computer can do nothing. You turn it on, nothing happens. During the first 7 years of our life, we learn up to 85% of our life skills. Now, that's our operating system. That's like our Windows program running in the background because we're in a trance. We're in a hypnotic state from conception through to the age of 6 or 7. So we gather a lot of information and we do a lot of that through copying people around us. So a lot of our programs are just imitation. If your parents had a great relationship and they were kind to each other and they were polite and they were considerate, helped each other, great, you've probably got some good programming. But if your parents were alcoholics or abusive or rude to each other or things like that we witness, then you've probably got bad programming. Unfortunately, in that first 7 years, up to 70% of our programming can be negative. So I'll repeat that again, up to 70% of that programming can be negative. And that's where a lot of our self-sabotage systems come from. Just say a parent told you you'd never amount to anything. Later in life, you're starting to amount to something, and then you self-sabotage it because that program is running in the background. Our RAS, which I've spoken about before, the thing that filters out all the incoming information and brings to your attention things that you're interested in and things that reinforce your previously held beliefs, will actually pick out ways for you to fail to prove that you'll never amount to anything. So in the clinic, we help people often, especially with goals. If you have goals, you've set them this year, you've set them the year before, you've set them the year before, and they never seem to eventuate, you follow for a little while and then you quit, that's because you've got generally a self-sabotage mechanism running. It's very easy in the clinic in a hypnotic state to find those programs and remove them and add better programs that are going to help you to have the life you'd like to live. So if you'd like to be more successful, have life be a lot easier journey because you're not being held back by subconscious programming, give us a call at Helping Hand Hypnotherapy and we can help you on that journey.